Okay, we're starting. Please start by introducing yourself, including your name, year of graduation, any concentrations that you have declared or are interested in pursuing, and the place you call home.
Hi, I'm Sabrina. I'm graduating in 2027. I'm from Jersey. And a concentration I'm interested in pursuing is probably information technology. Um, what else is there?
Your year of graduation.
2027, I just said that.
Okay, gorgeous. Um, okay, next question.
Mhm.
Please talk about what you can contribute to the team and any past experiences that support your strengths. For example, marketing skills, finance, operation, tech, organization, time management.
Yeah, for sure. So basically, I have a lot of experience within like startup culture. This past summer, I actually interned at a startup called Rapid REI, where they are a real estate investment software company. And basically, I was a social media and UI UX intern there. On top of that, I was also part of FME, Pack Pro, which is a backpack accessories company. We are protecting people, protecting college students with a covering, and it protects from rain, snow, shine, anything. And sorry, what was the question again?
Please talk about what you can contribute to the team, any past experiences. I feel like you whenever.
So basically, I have a lot of experience so far in like tech opportunities. Currently, I'm also interning for a nonprofit organization called Tech Fleet as a project manager. We're trying to make an app for people who have dyslexia, and I feel like these past experiences really forced me into a place where I really needed to learn how to work with people and how to hit the goal and really manage people on top of that. One crucial thing I learned from my FME project is that weekly stand-ups and weekly meetings and follow-ups are crucial to the success of an overall team. On top of that, my past startup experience this summer really solidified the importance of getting work done on time and really making those genuine connections with your supervisor, your boss, and even your people who are also interns.
Anything else?
Regarding consulting, I don't have a lot of experience in that, but I feel like it's something that I definitely want to explore. The only reason why I'm actually interested in this program is because of James Duong, who's a huge mentor of mine in BAPSA, and he really encouraged me to apply for this because he felt that this experience really opened his eyes to another industry, another career path that he never even considered. So I want to maybe see if consulting is for me because so far I'm very tech heavy and I want to see if I'm able to change that.
Perfect, thank you. Could you talk about your experiences when working in a team and what roles you would typically take on? Include what your least favorite thing is to do and why.
Yeah, so I really believe that when you're working in team, that servant leadership is super important. So what does that mean to me? I feel like servant leadership to me means knowing when to be forward and knowing when to take a step back. I feel that in a team setting, I'm often, more times or not, more of a take on a more support role, but also at the same time, I know when to step in regarding reminding people, or when, especially in my experience at FME, there was this one instance where our team was having miscommunication regarding where we wanted to find a manufacturer. And one part of my team wanted to focus on sustainability, while the rest of my team wanted to focus on profit. And the profit team wanted to have a manufacturer from China, while the sustainability team wanted a manufacturer from the USA. And there was disagreements and a lot of just very inappropriate comments being thrown around. Like for example, China, very just not very, just in general, very political comments also. So it caused a lot of people on my team to start arguing with each other. I realized that this was not the most efficient way to figure things out. So I then and there booked a emergency meeting that night. We discussed it at like 10, 11 p.m. We sat down and really like talked it through. There was apologies and grievances being talked about, but I felt that this was super important to the team, and that this is what I really learned from that was that working in a team setting, knowing how to work with other people and understanding and communicating is crucial. So taking that time and putting that meeting time was super important for my team. So I feel like this is definitely something I can contribute in terms of like conflict management.
Could you like just add on more about what your least favorite thing is to do and why?
Least favorite thing to do?
Yeah.
So my least, like in a team setting?
In a team setting.
Yeah, so I would say that definitely it would be, that's actually a good question. Let me think.
We can come back to that.
Yeah, let's get back to it.
Okay, perfect. And last question. Share what experiences you have had with people from cultures other than your own,
Period.
and how you see that impacting your work on this project, or if it has been limited, and how you expect to develop from working on this project.
Yeah, so speaking of, being friends with someone who has a totally different culture from who I am, it's actually Amani, who's actually recording this right now. We recently got really close over last semester, also this year. But one thing I realized is that working with Amani is that I can really appreciate my own culture and also appreciate the differences. You would think that differences often set people apart and make them not more likely to become friends with, or turn people off in general from meeting and talking to people that don't look like yourself or from a totally different culture. But instead I realized it brings you closer more than you expect. Like, obviously, like everyone tends to gravitate to people who look like themselves. And I've experienced that in college, but I realized and it does require more time to connect with someone who is totally from a different culture from you, but I find that that's more rewarding oftentimes from people who do look like you or from the same culture as you. And I really want to be able to experience that again. Maybe find another friend that from Portugal for the program I'm applying to,
Yes.
Maybe I'll meet someone that we could exchange cultures with. And I just want to learn more about where they're from, their backstory, and just how they got to where they are today.
Thank you. And then do you want to go back to the least favorite thing to do in a team?
Yeah. So I would definitely say conflict management is not something that I really like to do, but I find that I'm pretty good at, actually. I find that one thing about me that I'm very confident in is that people trust me when they work with me. And I feel like that really ties into how I stress the importance of genuinely connecting with people on your team outside of the team setting, outside of the company setting, outside of the startup setting. And I realized like that's where you get the trust from, and however, getting there is not the easiest part, I would say. And obviously people being upset and saying things that cannot be taken back was something that when I was working with my FME group was not the most ideal situation. But it's something that I grew from. It's something that I really learned to do well. Thankful.
Perfect. Thank you so much. Any last things you want to say?
I really want to do this Portugal immersion experience. Again, my mentor, James Duong, referred this to me, and I truly believe that experiencing this will really change my Babson experience. And I truly believe that this program embodies the best of Babson, honestly. And to be a part of that would really shape and redefine my experience at Babson. So please take me. Thank you so much.